Among Us.
You see, it's the Taliban. What could they possibly do?
You see, this is what you said. You said, you see, it's the Taliban. They love people like me.
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Among Us,
James. I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. It just works like that.
It's weird.
It's not our usual recording time, huh, James?
No, because my family loves their timing. They love
And
that
they do love their timing.
They love that dynamic timing.
And I love my timing, which was available all day except for the times for the 1.5 hours that you were available for.
I love my times where I wasn't available all day except for that 1 hour that I had, and then no.
Did you just send me a picture of Omni-Man and Invincible in the subway, but in the art style of Diary for a Wimpy Kid?
Yeah.
It actually looks really good.
And what's that video after it?
I don't know. I haven't played it yet. Is it copyrighted?
No.
Okay, I'll play it right now. Among Us. And it's buffering, so I'm just going to stop it there.
Finally, I found Among Us.
Among Us. Well, James, a lot of things have happened this week, and let's get dangerous, huh? So I guess the first thing on my things that I want to talk about is that's a Spider-Man fan film that you brought to my attention. Spider-Man Lotus. So I know you're a big fan of Spider-Man, right, James?
Yeah.
You like Spider-Man?
Dude, I'm a big Spider-Man.
I mean, I'm a Spider-Man fan too. I mean, I'm more all over Spider-Man every day.
Dude, I'm gonna be out there and I'm gonna be like, I'm Barbin.
And I didn't know there was a Spider-Man fan film that was made.
It was a crowdfunded Spider-Man.
And I still haven't seen anything from the film.
I can send you the trailer that they put out.
Well, it's okay. Does it look good though? Or
I don't personally think it's like the greatest, but it's okay,
It's okay for a fan film. Didn't have a budget of like 100,000 or something.
115,000, yeah.
115,000, right? And then you sent me a message saying that film was destroyed overnight by like a 15-year-old kid.
Yes.
And at first I thought you were the one who did it, right? Because you act like a 15-year-old kid despite being like 60 years old. But what's the movie about, James? Do you know?
So it's this fan-made Spider-Man movie about Spider-Man and Green Goblin, and then there's I don't know exactly what the specifics of the story are. It got posted online by that same kid since he kind of came up with the entire story.
Yeah.
But it's Spider-Man and everything, and he's like, I'm Spider-Man, but I don't know if I can be Spider-Man anymore.
And then he goes to a wrestling ring when he first starts out because he needs to make money, right?
And he's like Gwen Stacy,
and he fights this guy who's ripped, but also not the best fighter ever. And he says to him, "Did your boyfriend get you that outfit?" And then
I was like, "Whoa!"
And that was the beginning of the controversy because that was a little sus.
I think they have the little kid from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 that was wearing the Spider-Man outfit or something, or they have a kid that looks exactly like him in it.
Really?
That's a plot point at some point, I guess.
We need to get a kid that looks exactly like that one kid from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. The one where Andrew Garfield swings down and beats up all his, literally kills all his bullies. And then he's like, did you make this project? It's awesome. Did you make this project? It's a wind turbine. It's awesome. I made one too when I was in class. Meanwhile, the bodies of all his 5th grade bullies are decomposing around them.
I'm just imagining.
And they're covered in blood.
I'm just imagining the fight scene from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Mac and Charlie just beat the shit out of a group of kids, but it's like played in slow-mo to like a fucking Kingsman like music.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
just them
if
beating
the
these
most
little
recent
kids.
Karate Kid, the one with Jaden Smith, it's like if it was rated R and Jackie Chan, instead of just messing around with a bunch of kids, decided to actually like break all their bones. So like they're just like crippled for life now.
Yeah, but the Spider-Man film, it's got Green Goblin in it. It's like the suits are really
Are
good, you
you
know.
in or are you out?
Are you in or are you out? Out it is.
I'm inside your green column. That's an Odie Plays reference. That joke is really funny because it came out of nowhere.
But the controversy mostly surrounds the fact that the Spider-Man and Green Goblin actor
And the
have said,
director, right?
and the director, but the director was something that came out after. It was originally just the Green Goblin
Ah, I
actor
see.
and the Spider-Man actor. Their chat room logs had been like leaked of them just saying very profanely racist shit.
I mean, we like to joke around a lot, right, James?
We, yeah, you know, Chino.
Yeah, bulletproof Cheeto, bulletproof
Bulletproof,
Cheeto.
yeah, bulletproof Chinos.
But yeah, I guess what fits
They
that
took it. They took
situation
it a bit too
perfectly
far.
was the I saw this one meme of like the fish, one of the random fishes from SpongeBob, and the title is like when your friends' jokes are starting to sound a little when your friends' racist jokes are starting to sound a little unironic, and that reminded me of this situation.
It really was that because everyone's like, "Whoa, you guys are assholes," and then the director got leaked as not only being that, but also just being a piece of shit in general.
It's like,
Like he
whoa,
was,
you guys are making kind of like middle school jokes. What's going on here?
yeah, it's like, wow, you're not just racist, you're a horrible
it's
person.
it's both racist and unfunny. Like, wow, at
It's
least make it funny.
racist, it's
You know,
unfunny, and
I mean, at
wow,
least bulletproof chinos got a little tang to it. You know, but
you apparently were also a horrible person on set and just very abusive to your fucking crew and everything. Oh wow, you literally
whoa,
stole this story from a
whoa.
9-year-old. You literally stole this story from a 9-year-old. What's wrong with you?
Is it a very good story or?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe
I
by a
haven't looked.
9-year-old, I would say
I
it's like
haven't
the
looked into
best
the details, but
story.
dude, this fucking 15-year-old's been plotting this
Yeah, I
revenge
did.
since he was 9.
He's plotting this revenge since he was 9 for like 6 years. He's been just cooking up this plot to
He's been
ruin this
fucking
movie.
getting it. He's just been like, get him.
Because when he first told me about it, I was like, oh, so this 15-year-old is the villain? But no, he was the anti-hero.
No, he's he's the Red Hood.
He was the Venom.
He
I
was the
am
Morb.
Venom.
He was
Yes.
Morbius.
I'm just joking. I'm Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
He never says that though. He only
Never
just says
says that
Dr.
line
Michael
in the
Morbius.
movie.
He
He
only
never
says
says it's
Dr. Michael
Morbin time.
Morbius.
He never says it's Morbin time.
He says, no, pleasure to
Milo
be at
is
your
never
service.
referred to as Loxias Crown.
Why is he Loxias Crown then? Why does everybody call him Loxias Crown? I don't get
Everyone
it.
calls him Loxias Crown when no one calls him that in the movie.
He's never called
That name is
once.
never uttered in the movie.
Why was he called that? Did they say that in interviews and that was like a thing initially, but then
I
it
don't think
changed?
so. I don't think so. So, anyways, the Spider-Man, so the Spider-Man actor, the Green Goblin actor, and then later the director, all turned
Yeah.
out to be,
Very
not the most
horrible.
decent human beings. And then the movie was pretty much, was it already released? Like, could you watch the
No,
movie?
it was not out yet.
Oh, well,
Well,
it's
it's
not.
out.
I don't think it's gonna be. Is it gonna be
Yeah.
out still? Like they're gonna release it?
Oh, they're probably still gonna like put it out and everything.
Yeah, but it's
But
still
dude,
not
this
out.
this all happened in the span of 6 hours that this thing got fucking destroyed.
How did that happen? It was just like Twitter or something.
Oh shit, dude! The first 6 minutes of the film got leaked. You want to watch them?
This is the first 6 minutes,
First
dude.
6 minutes
Right
got
now,
leaked. You want to watch it real quick?
dude. Let's watch it real quick. Share
let's-
screen it to me. Let me see.
Hell yeah, brother!
Oh yeah. Are you in or are you out?
Are you in or are you out?
And they, I don't know, but Oni plays voice for Spider-Man. It's like it's kind of like this, man. Rick, I don't know, man. First 6 minutes leak? Who leaked this?
They also leaked like a bunch of visual effects shots that were not finished and
Oh,
everything.
you're right. I even forgot there's the dislike bar is not. Forgot that was a thing.
Ooh, is this loud for you?
Not really. I mean, I can control the volume on my end.
Oh yeah, this was the scene that got leaked. I forgot the visual effects for the scene got leaked.
Oh yeah. Is it an animated film?
It's no, it's a live
Oh,
action,
it's
but
live
this
action.
is the 3D web swinging and everything.
Yeah. It looks okay. It's like
I
some
like how it's
graphical
glitching
glitches. Why
out.
is it glitching out?
Spider-Man flips onto the
Spider-Man
hood of the
flops onto the hood of the car. The green screen.
the microphone quality is peaking.
He just pulls out a gun.
It moves around car. Man, I'm really glad all these thugs are just wearing generic masks.
Oh yeah.
Car goes around corner.
I love how instead of like, I like how they got like the forget like the movie directions just just on there. Wide shot. This is the wide shot. That might
No, I
track.
think the VFX shot was a wide shot.
Oh, oh, so there's a VFX. Oh, these are supposed to be like VFX shots,
Yeah.
and then it's interlaced between live action, like the actual just physical stuff.
Oh, whoa. Where'd Spider-Man go?
I think he was supposed to be VFXed in there.
Man, they all really calmly got out of that car too.
How do you like
These,
the Spider-Man Lotus design?
I think the eyes suck, but the
Ooh, he's
suit's
got
pretty
he's got
solid.
some wrinkles on his neck there. You see that?
That shot of
No,
just,
they're supposed to CGI him in there, I think, but they just didn't do it yet. So
yeah, I like the
damn,
suit.
look how ripped that guy that guy's playing Spider-Man is. Who the heck is that?
It's Shocker, I think.
It's a shocker. Alt Spidey POV.
Why does Shocker have Tourette's?
I don't, he's shaking his hands like they were injured in a car crash, like Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I love his outfit though. It
The
looks
music.
kind of like.
Where's
I'm not gonna play the music too loud because
the music coming from?
I'm afraid that it's gonna be copyrighted or something. So I'll lower the volume for me.
Yeah, I'm lowering it too.
You don't have to lower the volume. I told you I could control the volume on my end.
No, I know, but it's like it was so loud as well.
Awesome. I like that the shocker hasn't moved from that hood of the car. He's just standing on the hood of the car.
Well, he can't really move in his suit.
Also, his outfit is like it's like the
Oh,
Flash, but
did
like,
you see that cool knife flip he did?
yeah, he did a knife flip, which was so 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 practical for the situation.
Dude, why is he
Where's
beating up
Dave?
Miles?
Where's Dave from
Why
Detroit
is he
Urban Survival
he's
Training when you
wearing,
need him?
he's wearing shorts.
The shocker's wearing like he's wearing like a bad Flash outfit. Oh, that glitch.
Dude, it's like, oh god,
Yeah,
what
he's
is
wearing
with
overalls. He's wearing like a Deadpool suit, but with red overalls over it.
that? Yeah, it's the Shocker suit is supposed to be like very yellow and then red, but this is like orange. It's like so hard
Is
to
it?
tell the
It just
difference.
looks red to me. It's like a
No,
lighter red.
it does look like it's kind of just all red in some shots, but it's like I can tell it. It looks like Zoom from Flash, but very bad.
Might be the color correction on my end because it's
I don't
also
like.
being sent through Discord.
Yeah, I don't like the eyes on the mask, but I like the suit overall. This fucking sucks.
I
Though.
really like the eyes on
Oh.
that shocker suit.
I don't think the eyes on Shocker suit are bad. It's a weird choice since he doesn't
Shocker
normally
comes
have
in and
eyes.
Shocker comes in and he's like,
Oh,
Spider-Man,
what are the
I
souls of
can
the suit?
I can send you to an alternate timeline where you can meet your children. Black Bolt, go ahead and tell him. Black Bolt is like these nuts and just evaporates Spider-Man from the universe.
Dude, nice ass shot of Spider-Man there.
Good flip.
There's still no audio anymore. It's just completely gone after the music kicked in.
Really? There's no audio?
There's been no audio. I've been waiting for it to come back.
I think it's supposed to be like all sound effects. And also like
No, they've been quipping and talking throughout it.
oh, okay.
Oh, there's music's back.
Establishing sunset.
Wow, I'm really. What?
Hmm. Is this set like all built, or is it,
This is an alleyway.
or are they just filming in a random alleyway?
They're just filming in a random alleyway right now. I hate
Oh,
that
I
they're all
see.
squirming around like that. It looks so stupid.
Yeah, well, it's, bad guys squirming to try and get out of restraints.
Flash talks the MJ scene.
Well, I think that's enough of that for now.
Okay, that was
So my favorite thing to come out of this was the Spider-Man actor.
$110,000.
The Spider-Man actor, like there's like a picture of him looking at the camera with his mask off,
Yeah,
and then
yes, I know exactly what
it's
you're
the
talking about.
it's the meme of him of the picture of that picture, and then it cuts to like Electro from the recent Spider-Man movie, and he's like, "Why are you looking at
Why are
me
you
like
looking
that?
at me like that?
I liked you better before." Oh my
Oh,
God, what
I
have
thought
you
you were gonna
done?
be- I thought you were gonna be black under there.
Oh my God, what have you done? I liked you better
No.
before.
Dude, there's
It's just quotes from Spider-Man No Way Home.
oh my god. No, it's fucking hilarious, this whole situation. It blew up so badly.
Yeah, it was pretty much destroyed overnight.
In literally 6 hours.
Yeah, I didn't I didn't even know about it until you told me.
I'd been aware of it because it had gotten a lot of attention. Like the director of the Spider-Man films, John Watts, was like talking about it, which they also shit on John Watts. They're like, "Hey, it's cool you like paid attention, but I hate when other directors talk about your projects. What a fucking bitch." And it's like, what?
Huh?
What a fucking weird reaction.
That's an interesting reaction.
And then like Andrew Garfield apparently was talking about it with somebody once.
Oh, of course he was, because he's also a big Spider-Man fan.
He's also a big racist.
It's a picture of Andrew Garfield, and Electro be like, "Why are you looking at me like that?"
No, dude, I think the Green Goblin fight scene got posted online too, and it's like just them in a warehouse just doing flips and stuff.
Yeah, so I guess the movie's not even that good, huh?
Dude, $110,000 were put into this. What the fuck?
Yeah, doesn't look too good. I think they mostly, I wouldn't blame them if they just pocketed the money and then spent like 10K on the movie instead.
Sounds about right. No, but I've been hearing like a lot of like people talk about it. People are making like art of it and everything. Like big accounts were talking about it.
Dude, I can't wait to play the new villain. I'm the villain in Spider-Man Lotus, Bulletproof Chino.
It's bulletproof chinos.
Yeah, my special power is I've got iron skin. And
My special
also,
power-
I have chi flowing through me, so I could use enhanced punches.
Whoa, Jay.
And I may or may not be wearing a yellow and green suit. And
Whoa.
may,
Yeah, you're.
and my previous name may or may not have been Fist of Iron or something like that.
What you gonna say? Oh, are you Iron Fist?
And it may or may not have been meant to be white, but instead I'm Asian now.
Well, hold on, JD. You're playing the new version of Iron Fist, which
I'm
isn't
the
Asian
better
in the
version of
comics.
Iron
Yeah,
Fist.
you're playing the Iron
Bulletproof
Fist that's now
Chino.
Asian in the comics. I'm playing the original
I'm
one.
Bulletproof
the
Chino.
white guy who appropriated your culture.
Yeah, you're Shang-Chi, who is now white, and I'm Iron Fist, who is now
Shang-Chi,
Asian.
JD, it's Shang.
Oh, my bad, Shang-Chi. Just like on the last Airbender movie, calls him Ong, I think, right?
Shang.
Which is the actual pronunciation of it. Like that's the Chinese pronunciation of it.
It's
It
the
is in
wrong
fact
pronunciation.
Ong.
It's the wrong
It's Ong.
pronunciation.
And then the wrong pronunciation is Ang, which is like the Western pronunciation of that word.
Yo, JD, which one sounds better?
I guess we just go for whatever sounds better, right? It's just like that one, I think I saw like this one YouTube short of like, yeah, people were getting angry because, because there's certain words in the Chinese language or in Asian languages that's kind of sound like the N word in the N word slur in
I
American, right? And then
Yeah,
people are
I've
getting
heard those
angry
before.
because angry because Chinese people are speaking their language. And I saw one like Twitter post that was like, you could just not say the word. and it, and the dude's like, of course it's like a white girl saying this. Yeah, just stop speaking your language, man. I'm inside
uh,
your green cola. I'm inside your fucking green cola,
I
Gobby.
sent I sent you I sent you pictures of the new Iron Fist, which is actually an Asian person for once. And then we got the very cool original Danny Rand.
You know, I like the original Iron Fist.
Yeah, look at that.
Mostly
Look at
because
that very.
he was the only time I've ever seen him was he was in that Spider-Man game that I played, which was
I
about
thought you were
like
gonna, I thought you were gonna say the Netflix version.
no, I forgot what the game was called, but it was a good game. It's like a beat 'em up,
Uh, yeah, it's
an
like you can
isometric
either.
beat 'em up.
Yeah, you can. It's like a
It had
infamous
Venom in it,
situation where you can
Venom,
turn bad or turn
Sandman,
good.
Iron Fist.
Yeah,
I think
Power
Blade
Man is
was
in
in it
it.
too. I think Blade was in it.
Blade and Power Man are in it. Black Cat is in it, and you can either
Black Cat.
be bad or be good at the end of it. It's where the meme of Spider-Man walking and all the destruction around him happening comes
It was
from.
the where the enemies were the symbiotes, like alien symbiotes.
Right. I don't remember what that one's
I
called.
forgot what it was called, but it was a good game. I played that game. Shit. It's like Spider-Man. Yeah, you know what?
Friend
I don't
and
remember
foe.
at all. Yeah, I think that was it. Friend or foe?
I can't find the meme, but it's literally a meme of like Spider-Man walking through as just
And for
all
some
this
reason,
destruction plays out around him.
the final bad guy in that game was Mysterio. It was not even the alien symbiotes that were, like showed up throughout the entire game. It's Mysterio. I clearly remember that. And when I was a kid, I was like, huh, why is
Yeah,
Mysterio the
it's
bad
Spider-Man
guy?
friend or foe.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you could play as Green Goblin.
Yeah, but
But
it's the
you weren't
movie
on the
Green
glider.
Goblin.
Yeah, it was the movie Green Goblin, and you weren't on the you couldn't use the glider. You were just walking around.
Yeah, I really like how it's the movie Green Goblin. It's the movie Sandman and Venom ish because the Venom's like a lot buffer and like the
Well, I
movie
mean, the
version
Venom
of
is just like a normal Venom type.
dude,
This
all
is
the
more like a
villain.
comic Venom type thing.
Yeah, but it's like with the sort of movie design of like where
Oh
the
right, you
webs
could
are,
play a Scorpion, Doc Ock.
I like all
They just
the
had a
villains.
big cast. Although
Yeah,
I'm not
like
gonna lie, most of the dudes played like the exact same. There was like two classes. There's like two different playable models you could play as, which was like the medium size Spider-Man Iron Fist type model, and then like the big Juggernaut dude like Rhino, Sandman, and Venom.
there's a thumbnail that's because I typed in Spider-Man friend or foe, and there's a thumbnail of like all the cutscenes, and it's just Spider-Man and Iron Fist. They look
And they did
polar
this thing
opposites in their
that happened a
design.
lot back then, which was or in I guess in the 2000s, which was the cutscenes were really good, but the gameplay and graphics were like terrible compared to the cutscene. And for some reason, the cutscene just looked amazing.
Or are
I
you thinking
remember
of
that.
that one trailer for it
There was a trailer for it that looked amazing.
where it's Spider-Man giving
It was
Venom a
not a
noogie?
trailer because it was actually in the game too. I remember that like little CGI cutscene thing that was in the game. That was like the intro sequence.
Right, but like I'm looking at the game's cutscenes, JD, and they're the gameplay as well.
There's some because there was different cutscenes. I remember it. This was just the intro
Oh,
cutscene. The intro cutscene was the only cutscene that looked really good like that, and the other cutscenes they didn't look so good. Oh my god, I forgot New Goblin was in there, Harry Osborn.
New
But it was the
Goblin's
one
in
from the
there.
movie. It was the one from Spider-Man 3. You could play him. I forgot he was
There
in
is New
there.
Goblin.
For some reason they used the movie version of Green Goblin and New Goblin, but they used like the comic accurate version of Doc Ock and
Right.
not the movie
No, no,
one.
no, no. They're using the movie version. It looks just like Alfred Molina.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it
He's got the
does.
goggles on too.
Yeah, but he had glasses.
Movie
It looks the
version
same,
never
though.
had those freaking goofy round goggles. Plus, he looks like a frog. Face is like a frog, man. Alfred Molina's face isn't like a frog.
Yeah, but they don't draw Alfred Molina very nicely.
Yeah, but I mean, but you can very clearly tell the the Green
That
Goblin and
is the
New
movie
Goblin were from the
design,
movie.
though. That is the movie design. He's got the whole trench coat with no shirt, and the arms are the movie versions.
Yeah, but for some reason
He
they
just has
decided to go with
goggles on.
that. But his face is completely different.
Yeah, they fucking broke his nose and smushed it.
I loved playing as Venom in that game just because I thought Venom was
I'm
OP.
gonna look at all the villain designs.
They weren't too bad. I mean,
No,
it was a fun game. If I ever get this on like an emulator, we should
we
play it
should play it.
because I
Yeah.
remember this being a co-op game. The
Why is
reason
Nick-
I think that was a big selling point of this game was that you could play it like with a friend or something.
why
But I'm
does Nick
pretty sure
Fury
you
look-
you always have to play Spider-Man, but the whoever was player 2 could play whoever they wanted to play. But player 1 was always Spider-Man.
Nick Fury looks like he's seen some shit.
And that was the only game where I played this with my sister and I was like, I want to be player 2 because I don't want to play Spider-Man. I want to play Venom.
Oh god, they made the Prowler's design look fucking bad.
Yeah.
Fucking what
There
they
was
do,
that
dude.
really weird look. There were some people I didn't recognize when I played this as a kid. I was like, "Oh, look, Green Goblin and some dude with purple gloves and, and he's in a green
It's
suit.
Prowler. It's Prowler. Yeah,
It's the Prowler.
it's Childish Gambino.
It's the Prowler. The Prowler.
It's like you were literally describing him as I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, it's Spider-Man, but
Oh
he's got
right,
purple gloves.
you know
The green
I didn't see him in any of these pictures of Spider-Man Friend or Foe, but the lizard's in it too.
I sent you some pictures of it, by the way.
Oh, let me see.
There's the Prowler.
Oh yeah, and this was when Nick Fury was not Nick Fury was not Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
It was the comic accurate Nick Fury,
yeah, I
who
think
was in
this
fact white.
I think this was before the Ultimates became a more common stake with how they drew characters. Because that's what introduced Black Nick Fury, which is technically that Nick Fury's son, because that Nick Fury served during like World War II and stuff.
Ah, was he like
So
an
his-
adopted son or something? It was like,
No, it's biological.
oh, okay.
Yeah, Nick Fury fucks.
Yeah. Which may or may not be a good thing. Oh, I just wanted to point this out real quick
it is
before we move on to
not.
the next topic because I think like we've stuck on Spider-Man for too long. But
Not long enough.
did you get my gift on Steam? Did you see that?
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I got another notification about that. I'm like, huh, what's that about?
Yeah, did you get that? Did you get my
Yeah.
gift?
Yeah, I saw it.
I bought
Yeah,
it with
got
the money that you donated me.
Oh, cool, man. I'm glad
So
that you aren't
technically it was
using that
you.
for anything for yourself.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Hey, I'm giving you this money for you.
Well, I mean, I don't need your fucking money, dude. You think I'm a charity case or something?
I need your fucking handouts.
I don't need your fucking charity.
How dare you, asshole?
What do you think I am? A scam? Maybe.
The thing was, I was like in a mood, you know. I was like, I just bought my tickets for RTX. I'm feeling very happy, so I decided to treat somebody else.
Yeah, dude. You know
I
what? You're
see-
a
yeah.
very generous person.
Yeah,
I'll give you
JD.
that, James.
You know, JD, I'll just never give you anything again. You know,
Yeah,
one day
okay.
I'll
Okay.
play one of these 2 Monster Hunter games you've sent me.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Download that right now. But not the world. Download
All right,
Monster Hunter
JD,
Rise.
I've got to play SCP Containment Breach.
Because I'm pretty sure your computer can handle Rise, but not World. World has 2 amazing graphics for you to handle. So you should go for Rise instead, which has like Nintendo, what was it, Wii U graphics. But the gameplay is still pretty solid. I enjoy that game. But yes, I bought James Monster Hunter Rise because it was half off.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at their Green Goblin for Spider-Man Lotus. This looks like a racist.
The actor or the costume?
I don't see a difference.
Both.
You decide.
Oh, also, you should
There you
download
go.
Fall Guys too. Fall
There
Guys
you go,
is free.
JD.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but Fall Guys is free. You should download that. We should play it. Oh yeah, I remember it. I remember that picture.
I don't like the head
It's like the-
scarf thing. It looks weird.
Instead of like the fake goblin, they went for like real goblin, which was like
Right.
his face is actually deformed and like green.
which isn't even the case in the
which is
comics.
yeah, it's not the case in
He's
the
just wearing a
comics.
rubber mask.
He was wearing like a goblin mask, and he was actually just a normal dude, but not here. In here, he's like the Hulk's lesser known cousin, Gobby.
Hobby.
So yeah, you should download Fall Guys. I played
I
it.
will.
I played it on stream like yesterday, I think, and
Yeah,
it was pretty fun.
sorry I haven't been able to tune in. It's been
Yeah, no problem, dude.
interesting.
It's only it's only a stream that I do and do it for my friends that don't
Hey
watch
man,
it. But
go kick rocks, man.
you know what? Touch grass.
You know, JD, fuck you.
Oh, you starting to sound like someone who has no bitches.
No bitches. Oh,
Du-du-du.
they don't have Fall Guys on Steam.
No, it's an Epic Games exclusive.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see if I still have Epic Games downloaded.
What do you mean you still have, don't you have the what was it, the hunting game on Epic Games?
No,
Oh, I was
I
playing that.
don't.
I was playing that
I
earlier.
don't think I do. Yeah, no, I have that on my on Steam.
Oh, okay. I
You
was
told me
playing
that.
that
I
earlier.
immediately went to Steam and got it.
Oh, okay. Because on Epic Games it was free. That's why I was like, oh, you should get on Epic Games. But yeah, Fall Guys is free on Epic Games. I played it earlier. Dude, it's super easy, dude. You're actually just clapping kids most of the time. I actually got a
JD,
dub.
whoa.
I got a solo dub, and it was the easiest thing. It was the easiest thing in my life.
You can't say stuff like that, man.
Fuck them kids, am I right?
Whoa, whoa,
Fuck them kids, said the
whoa.
U.S. government. Da, 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 da. Let's get dangerous. So James, I know this affects you. This affects you a lot because I know you had your ex-wife, and you had gotten to a big argument about this. But Roe versus Wade, that law was overturned, and that law has been in effect for like 50 years, which was the. I'm not actually the most informed about this because
Yeah.
I would never need to get an abortion because I'm a strong, independent person, right?
No, Jay, you're just a weak, fragile female like Laura Croft.
Sorry, I'm not a weak and fragile like females. So this law I think has something to do with abortion, and I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure if it's like abortion's illegal now or if it's
It
not illegal.
Within like 30 days, it's gonna now be illegal and stuff.
Wasn't it like states can just decide whether or not it's illegal
No,
or something, or is it just going to be like a nationally it's illegal?
I think because they've made the choice, it's now like nationally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you were if you were weak and fragile, then you would have to worry about this. But honestly, it doesn't really affect me that much because I'm not weak and fragile, and I also have no bitches. So
The problem is that it is going to affect everyone though, because like the whole reason this was like a big thing is because it was like overpopulation and stuff, and America is like overpopulated as it is and everything.
right. Well,
But
actually, I think isn't that starting to like be the opposite problem now, where it's like we don't have enough people.
here, I'm gonna look up, is America overpopulated?
I'm pretty sure it's because I'm pretty sure I know Japan is having that problem where it's like underpopulated now, where like they're not having enough babies, so
At a
the
current
population's aging too
327
fast.
million people in the U.S., overpopulation is at the core of many U.S. environmental issues still.
I think environmentally it's an issue, but economically it's not an issue
Right, but I mean, it's still like,
because I think all what was it all like first world countries are now their populations are starting to age too much now. So actually, there's more boomers now than Zoomers. Did you know that like 2 out of 3 people in Japan is like over the age of like 60 or something? So like 60%, more than 60% of their population are boomers. Do you know that?
I did not know that. No.
Yeah, well, it's particularly bad over there. I don't think it's quite as bad in America. I know it's also pretty bad in China. But yeah, I guess that's a problem.
Yeah, and the whole reason Roe v. Wade was put into place in the
But the
first
reason
place.
why I wanted to talk about this law was because
Hold on. I wanna get my serious thing out of the way so we can make the jokes.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and get your serious thing out of the way. Your dangerous thing out of the
The
way.
whole reason it was put into place was to stop the amount of deaths that were happening because of illegal abortions, because there was no like proper way to do it anymore. So people had to resort to illegal options, which were very deadly onto the mother of the baby and everything. And that was
Oh,
the whole
so
reason
like
it was put into
so
place. So
dangerous operations.
right, it was a very I mean, you're literally removing something from inside of somebody and stuff. And it's not
Right.
just as simple as like going to a doctor and having them cut you open and
It's not
everything.
quite as
It's like
simple as a take a pill and you're good.
right, like it's already too late for that, which is the problem. And it's you can't even rely on that sometimes.
Hmm.
That has a percentage of failing and stuff. So it's like you got to be
Yeah,
super
well,
careful.
there's always a percentage of failing for things like that.
And then it's like with this, it's the thing is, I mean, not to get into like specifics and stuff, but yeah, it was put into place to keep people from dying, and that it's being taken away. That is just going to become a problem again. It was the whole reason it was put into place is to keep that from being a problem. But fucking goddamn, fucking dumbass
Boomers.
piece of fucking shit, idiot, conservative fucks don't know what the fuck they're saying half the time. They're like, "You're killing live," and it's like it's a clump of fucking cells. It's like a clump of cells for like the first 6 weeks. Calm the fuck down.
You're
Like
right, James.
there's literally nothing there for a very long period of time. Like your anger is extremely misplaced. No, but sorry, I forgot. I shouldn't ask the people who stormed the fucking Capitol in the dumbest way possible to think rationally.
Come on, James. The people thinking rationally?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I should have realized when
You're
the
giving them too
actress
much credit, James. You're giving them too much credit.
I should have realized when the actress who plays the Wasp helped storm the Capitol on January 6th.
My
When she
favorite MCU
participated in
character,
that,
the
when
Wasp.
she participated in that, I should have realized this is a bad idea. That's a true fact. She was there.
Yeah,
She
well,
was a part
yeah,
of it.
well, James, guess what? You're talking with someone who's there too, and also participated in it.
We're there right now.
I'm literally there right now, and I'm writing right now.
It smash cuts to you just like in a
Smash
video
cuts to
format,
me,
and
and then
you
it's
in a
like no,
video
it's
format
smash
from
cuts to
there.
me, and then I'm walking in slow mo toward the camera, just like that opening shot in Smash Mouth's All Star. Somebody wants to.
Tell me the world is.
No, but
But yeah,
yeah,
it's a
all that
very
serious
serious
stuff.
thing that fucking boomers are just
Obviously,
always the fucking cause of problem for.
there's reasons why, Roe and Wade was a thing before, but luckily now it's not a thing, and now we can we can welcome all the new lives that are going to be pushed out into this world probably. But the reason why I brought this up was not because I want to talk about the law specifically, but because of what my father said to me when I walked by him.
God
When,
damn it. What,
when I walked by him,
what did your fucking ingenious father say now?
what my very let me get this straight. I like my father. He's a good father. He does what fathers should do, which was well,
Father.
he's a bread maker, and sometimes I get that he's he's in a very stressful situation, and people don't treat him the best. So sometimes he takes out his stress on people, and that's that's not a great thing to do, but I understand why he does it. So when I walked by him to get a breakfast the other day, and I just so with my amazing luck, I just so happened to walk by him watching TV, and what was on TV was the Roe and Wade law thing being overturned, and then he looked at me like it was like the most. Like I was in a drama where I was just walking by and trying not to make eye contact, but of course I had to glance at him to look at him, say good morning and stuff. So then he like slow-mo looks over at me, smiles at like starts smiling. He's like, JD, you know what they just did? And I'm like, no, what did they do? And he's like, all these dumbass women. All these dumbass women are gonna have to start making really good choices now. And I'm like,
Jesus
So I'm starting to
Christ.
pour I'm pouring my milk and cereal. And I'm like trying to pour my milk and cereal faster, trying to get out of there. And he's like, JD. And I'm like walking away, like,
You, you talk about him as if he's like dangling keys at you. He's like shaking.
Giant, wide, smiling grin on his face. JD. All these stupid women. You know what they're going to have to do now?
Yeah, I think we have to rethink it. I think your father is the villain of Spider-Man Lotus.
My father is Spider-Man, Spider-Man's greatest enemy.
Sorry,
Bulletproof
his biggest
Cheeto.
ally. His greatest
Bulletproof
ally.
Cheeto.
Oh my
So
god.
that's why I wanted to bring it up, because that was a really funny interaction I had with him. Yeah.
He's like taunting you.
Well, it's because my father hasn't had the best. He hasn't had the best experience with women out there, so I get why he's like that.
Your father's an incel.
It's funny to say like a father's an incel, but he's literally got children, and also one of them is a daughter. Yeah, but he doesn't treat my sister pretty bad. It's mostly my mother
Makes no
that treats
fucking
them both
sense,
pretty bad.
man.
Yeah, it's mostly just other women. But of course he's not like to their face, because
Because your father's a pussy.
generally Asian people are not the biggest dudes in the world, not the most well built people in the world. So you tend to
I'd say
avoid
every anime
conflict.
character is here to debate you on that.
Yeah, well, guess what, James? Anime isn't real. I'm sorry, dude, but your girl that you semi enjoy watching on screen, what was her name? Ruby something from the hit show Ruby? She's not real, James. And I hate to tell you this too, but those weird like alien things that they're fighting, they're not real either.
Jay, you're confusing Ruby with Darling in the Franxx.
My bad. And you know what, James? Gundams aren't real either. So you're gonna have to get your shit together.
That's true. That's true. There's a Gundam in Japan and it moves.
Nope, that's not real, James. It's all CGI now. Fake. Phonies. Anyway, I also know that you had a run-in with your father too. Your father, who's a 7-foot frame, rats along his back.
We don't talk about my
We don't
dad.
talk about your dad.
People live in fear and there's not an involvement.
Grandpa lived prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
7-foot frame.
Rats along his back.
So, why'd you fight with your father, James? You didn't tell me anything. All you told me was that you're gonna fight with your father, but you didn't tell me why or for what reason.
It's something super trivial.
Of course it is. It's always trivial.
I
have trivial fights with my father too.
My dad is a big fan of the character John Carter of Mars and stuff. He really loves it.
Oh, that movie that flopped? Which I watched that movie. For some reason, I always watch these really vague movies that flop. But I remember watching that movie, and I didn't think it was that bad when I watched it.
And I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad either. I thought it was okay. This normal sci-fi movie. It was actually pretty fun.
I think it was better than Cowboys vs. Aliens, if I'm being honest.
I know that I watched Cowboys vs. Aliens, but I can't remember it. So he likes John Carter, yeah.
Yeah, he likes John Carter Mars. He always had anytime it comes up, he always wants to know about it and stuff.
Was it in a book or something before?
Yeah, I think so. And I saw that we had at the comic store, because I hadn't gone until Friday. I saw that there was a John Carter comic that they had there, and I'm like, oh, my dad loves John Carter.
John Carter was a comic?
They have a comic right now of it.
Oh, okay.
And I saw it, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. My dad really likes John Carter. I'll get this for him. And I'm looking at it, and they have 3 different covers for it. They have 3 alternative covers. 2 of them are of women who are borderline naked and everything. I'm like, well, I'm not going to give this to my father. And then there's one that has
maybe you should have gotten that for your father.
And then they had one that was like very interesting, artistic, kind of like skull gas mask type thing, but it was like very
If
alienish
I type in
and
John
stuff.
Carter comic, you think I can find these covers that you're talking about
Calm
for
down, JD.
science reasons?
Those women are not real.
They're real to me. Oh, you know what? The first thing that popped up is it's a woman with that's in chains.
Show me.
I think I can save. I can copy this image. Here you go. This is like the first thing
Share
that
me
popped.
the
I typed in
screen.
I didn't even type in like woman. I typed in John Carter comic, and this is what the first thing that popped up for me. And you know what? It's not that bad. Hey, look at that, huh?
Yeah,
It's,
that's basically about what it was,
yeah,
except
was
for
that what
like,
it looked like?
even more,
Okay.
even
It was
more
worse
so.
than that?
It was worse than that. There was also
Okay.
like a cosplay cover of a woman doing the same thing, but
Oh, I see.
I found one that was like very artistic, like looking sort of one and everything. So I got him that, and I didn't look at the comic. I just grabbed it for him because I'm like, you'd like this. Gave it to him. He opened it and he goes, "Duh, duh, dear God!" He like starts screaming. I'm like, what are you upset about?
He's
He's like,
screaming.
the art in it is horrid. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's just kind of like simplified art. Like it's not like the most artistic sort of
Art
art.
is
It's not like whatever.
horrid.
It's not whatever this is on the cover, but it's like, it's just like kind of like normalish art
What
that
do you mean
like a
by
normal person
normalish
would
art?
do. I'm trying to think, like if you look up Deadly Class, like the comic, kind of
Oh,
something like that, but a bit more.
I'm seeing like these really old comics of John Carter, and
Yeah, I'm
they
seeing
look
that
like
my voice
classic.
connection is going really down.
Oh, well, I mean, it sounds fine right now, but
Okay, good.
like it's like that really old school style of comic drawing, where it's like
Yeah,
the eyes are like
I know what you're
dots,
talking about.
that kind of art style.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to
Was it
that
like
as with
that?
the art style.
Mm.
Yeah, just like not everybody's like giant buff people are like really drawn like that, but
I mean, I like that art style. The big buff dudes. I don't know, man. The
yeah,
muscles, man.
I wonder why you like that.
I might like it because I kind of look like that, but
Hey, but
good.
yeah, it's like it's simplified art, and I'm like, it looks fine. And he's like losing his mind, or he's like, I can't even read this. I'm like,
I can't look at this.
okay
It
then,
hurts my
and he's
eyes.
like, he like shoves it to me. He's like, go get your money back for this. I'm like, that's not how that works.
Refund this. Get a refund.
That I That's not how it works at the comic store.
Wow, I'm so glad your
But it's
father
like,
enjoyed your gift so much he told you to give it back.
yeah,
Told
I'm
you to
like,
get a
I went out of my
refund.
way. I'm like, hey, Dad, I found this comic. I know you
I
really
know
like
you
the
like John
series. Check
Carter.
it
I found
out.
this comic for you. Here you go. Oh, God, it's terrible. Why would you give? What a terrible day to have eyes.
Girl.
What a terrible day to have eyes. Now get out of here. I need to watch my new season of Riverdale.
I need to watch the final season of Grey's Anatomy. That's taking forever to finish.
I need to watch this
So
final
close.
season of Grey's
The final
Anatomy,
season. We're on the
which for
final
some
season,
reason
Katie.
the final
We're in the
season
final
is
season.
3 times longer than any other season.
I don't know. It's taking so long. It's been 4
It's
days.
technically the same amount of episodes, but it just feels like it's 3 times longer.
It is. It is the same amount of episodes as every other season.
Just feels 3 times longer.
But then we get an argument where he's like complaining. He's like talking about comic art and everything, and he's like, "Yeah, I wouldn't even read Jack Kirby." And I like stop in my tracks, and I'm like, "Whoa, what do you mean?" He's like, "His art is atrocious. It sucks." And I'm like,
I'm
"What are
gonna
you
have to.
saying?"
I'm gonna have to type in Jack Kirby's
Is
art to see if
literally the
I.
grandfather of like comic art.
Oh, this is Jack
Here,
Kirby art.
share screen it to me.
Oh, oh no.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see with your eyes.
Okay, you can see with my eyes here. Take a gander. Take a pic.
I want to take a pic.
I want to take a pic. Jack Kirby. This. Let me tell me if this is if you can. I can see it's not bad art, and I could never draw on the same quality as this, but it's not my cup of tea.
It's literally
It's
like
maybe
what
it's because
started out
I'm a
comic and
zoomer.
everything.
Maybe it's because I'm a zoomer,
His
but I don't like the
his
old school comic arts.
his line art, like just like the normal before it's like inked, like if you can find something like that to look at, it's truly really like good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
there's a lot of
it's
detail
so
before it's
and
inked and
here's the
stuff.
thing. Here's the very big thing about saying that, JD.
Yeah.
If my dad had said, you know, his I don't like how it's like colored and how everything looks in it, I would be like, that's okay because there's a reason behind that. Because the guy that inked all of Jack Kirby's stuff fucking destroyed it. Like he
Yeah,
genuinely
destroyed it.
destroyed most of the art that's
Maybe
in
they
there, like
should have.
most of the detail in the background and stuff.
Maybe Jack Kirby should have just gone manga style and just had the line art like
No, but
this, right?
that's what it was and everything. It was like this and everything, and then they give it off to the person that's supposed to like color and everything, and he just destroys most of the backgrounds and
Yeah,
stuff.
I
Like
can tell.
completely removes
It's one of those
details and
things where it's
everything.
like I can tell this is good art. This is good art. It's very good. It's classic, original. But it's just like I just don't like it. It's not like my
My
style. I probably wouldn't read something like this, but
my dad said it was
I
too
can still tell it's good.
blocky, which I can understand because that's like a
It
very
is
big
kind of
style for him.
blocky, but it's
It's
also
a very
really
big style.
round. It's like blocky and round at the
That
same time.
Spider-Man art is not very good.
No,
I will say this.
this one's
That
not
is
as good
very bad.
as I don't know if this is actually.
But I'd say that like his Eternal stuff is what makes it like Eternals such a big and very cool thing. Like he gave us a Galactus, he gave us Darkseid and stuff.
Oh,
His
is
Eternals
Galactus
art is
originally like an eternal villain or something?
he was so Jack Kirby was basically in charge of all the intergalactic stuff. Like he was in charge of
Oh,
making all this art for that and everything. So he made
I
Galactus. He
think my
made
father would be a big fan of Jack Kirby then because he had a bunch of
oh
the
my god
space stuff.
that Galactus design on the left there.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
There's so many lines in this drawing.
Oh yeah, that's really good, dude. It's so I again, it's so much like really good detail, and then it's like it just gets ruined like by the person who inks it most of the time. Like that's not a good example of it being ruined, but like there's a whole video on YouTube of like the guy who destroyed Jack Kirby's art is basically what it's called.
Really?
And it's a very informative video. I actually watched it the other day. It's so like it really opened my eyes to this
Oh
like guy.
yeah. Woo!
It
Jack
opened my eyes.
Kirby.
It opened my eyes to this guy who like just completely destroyed it and stuff. And
Oh, I see.
yeah, it's like a lot of good art, but my dad's like, no, it's just ugly. It's atrocious. And I'm like,
Dude,
I
we should
I
be
can
the we should be
understand if
like
like you're not
VTuber models, but in Jack Kirby's art style.
dude. Can we? Can we please?
Can I commission Jack Kirby to make a VTuber
Jack
model?
Kirby's dead.
Oh, never mind then.
We could probably find somebody to
Maybe we could
replicate
find
his
someone
art
to
style,
replicate
though.
it then. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you'd fit in perfectly in Jack
Yeah,
Kirby art.
I'd be
Oh,
this original
wait.
Iron
There
Man
was a good example.
VTuber
There was a
model.
good example. Scroll down a little bit.
Scroll down.
There was two Galactuses standing next to each other.
Was there
Keep going.
this?
Yeah, right there. Click on that. I think that might be a good example of like the difference in the art and everything. Yeah. Fascinating video about comic inker Vince Coletta, the man who
The man some claim
Jack Kirby's
ruined
art.
Jack Kirby's art.
Yeah,
Let
is
this
one of the
day be
examples.
known as the day you almost ruined Wait, you did.
I think this is a really good example. Or I don't know if this is a good example. I think
Star
somebody brought it
Wars.
up before. Yeah, Jack Kirby, because Star Wars is really part under the Marvel Comics of distribution and stuff.
Ah, I see. Hey, look, it's Endgame's.
Uh,
It's Endgame's final scene, but in the style of Jack Kirby.
yeah, I don't care for it. If I'm being
Avengers!
honest.
Symbol. I wonder if that's Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. Kind of looks like it.
It does look like they just took Mark Ruffalo's Hulk and kept it the same.
Right. But yeah, we should be what was it? We should be Jack Kirby style VTuber models.
I will look on Fiverr and see if I can get an artist to make those for us.
It'd be like you send him a picture of like my full body here. I'd be like, can you draw this but in Jack Kirby's art style? Also, he's like Asian and like his name is
An
Bulletproof
Asian man in
Chino.
Jack Kirby's an Asian man in Jack Kirby's art style, impossible,
An Asian man in Jack Kirby's art style.
unheard of.
The
Good
man,
day, I said
the man with bulletproof skin, bulletproof Cheeto.
You want an Asian character drawn in Jack Kirby's art style? Well, you better be ready to get a racist depiction of somebody.
And also a normal American who's also gay.
He has two different flags as a hoodie.
He's got
But
the
he also-
gayness on his hoodie.
but he has the same legs. You see,
Sort of blonde hair, not quite as short as they used to be.
not 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 as short as it used to be now. Yeah, he has a kind of beard now.
The sign maker. Sign maker by day, super sort of Superman at night. Hmm. Well,
But
yeah, it's not bad.
yeah, that I nearly fought my dad over that because it was like the way he was talking about it. It was just like it's not blasphemy. It's just
It's just, you know, he just
fuck
has
you.
trash. He just had a trash opinion. He had kind of a hot take there, James.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna end you over this.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna kill you. I thought it was as bad as like, I thought it was like as bad as a take as like my father's takes, but no,
No,
it
well, he
wasn't
did
quite on
say
that level.
something like that the other day.
Yeah.
Remember when I messaged you
What is it
saying,
with boomer fathers having like the worst takes ever?
hold on, hold on, I gotta scroll back up to where I sent you the fucking text with the GIF. Uh,
What were you
fuck,
like? Were you gonna fight your father or something?
no, even before that, it was like, oh yeah, my dad on his way to say one of the most insanely racist things I've ever heard.
Oh yeah. Hey, what was it? It was like a gif of like
It's a GIF of
sorry, it's a gif of I don't know who that is. I don't know who that actor is, but it's someone
it's
breaking open a door.
Superman's dad,
Right, Super Jor-El breaking open the door.
but also that looks exactly like my dad too.
He kind of does, yeah.
We literally, it's from a movie where like this guy has like road rage at a woman because she like kind of like honks at him while he's taking too long at a
I
light.
mean, he looks
And
like
he's
he's
like,
hurt.
it's a very violent movie for no reason at all, really. But
Really? Violent? I couldn't have told.
yeah,
I couldn't have told
he's
by
he's
this.
he's he's like, you should really apologize to people when you honk at them. And she's like, I don't think I have to. You were the one that was taking too long. He's like, you should apologize, and she doesn't apologize. He
Hurry,
kills like
hurry
almost
up,
her.
Karen. Hurry up, Karen. No
killed-
one cares about your food, Karen. Get
kills
out of the
like
way,
her
Karen.
kills like her nephew, and he kills like her like divorce attorney and like all these people she knows, and he just goes on this rampage killing all these people, and he's like, this is all your fault. And I'm like,
I gotta
what
get
is
my
this?
I gotta get my burger so I can get fatter, Karen. Get out of the way. It's just that video of the dude yelling at this girl that was like complaining to this food worker at the drive-through window. Get out of the way, Karen. Nobody gives a shit, Karen. Get out of the way so I can get my burger so I can get fatter, Karen. It's just the funniest thing.
But yeah, my dad said something. I can't remember what it was. It was genuinely really bad, but like I just can't remember what it
It
was.
wasn't as
Like,
bad. Was it bad? Or was it worse than when my father was like, now
as
women
bad.
have to actually be responsible or something?
It's as bad because it was like a mixture of like for some reason gender was involved. I took a video of it, but like I only got the end bit where it was like, what
You
does
took
gender
a
have to do
video
with
of
this? He like yelled, what does gender have to do with this? And I was like, what is this conversation?
What's the
I don't
funniest thing is that my father thinks I have like the same political ideologies as him. So he's always like looking. He's like trying to get me to like agree with him, looking for me to for acceptance.
Because he's staring you in the eyes, smiling,
Yeah.
and you're just like kind of
He's
nodding.
like,
your head
right,
while, like,
right.
eating
Am I
cereal.
right, son? And I'm like, uh-huh.
That's
Take my
literally
cereal, go back to my room.
That's literally me with my coworkers when they come in and just start saying stuff like that. I just kind of go, wow,
Uh-huh,
and just like until they go away.
Crazy.
You just gotta make
Yeah,
them
except
like
in my
think
case,
you read
they
them.
never go away, James. They're always here because they're family.
The demons.
They're
never
family,
leave.
James. I'm never
When
escaping
you're
them.
and when you're here, you're family.
And the worst thing is, they're not even that bad of a family member. They're good family members, just not very
The
good
worst
people.
thing is, I think they're right.
The worst thing is, I'm starting to think like them.
Worst thing is, it's Morbin time.
The worst thing is, I'm starting to morb.
I'm do you mind if I talk about a little topic, a little toppy thing, or do you got something you want to talk about?
You can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I'm gonna be
I
going
do
to-
have some things to talk about, but they're not quite that important. So,
I'm gonna be going to RTX next week, so I'm gonna try and like record a video
right.
early on with you, or I'm gonna have to do it over my phone, like in my hotel room.
I mean, it would be funny if we could record when you're at RTX.
Oh, like at the convention itself.
No, I meant like if you on your downtime, because I don't want to like bother you when you're
Yeah,
at the
I can
convention.
try to record like the
But
night
like,
like
yeah, like at night or something when you're not at the convention in your hotel
I
room, we
just
can record
I'm
one.
not gonna have like I don't have like a laptop or like anything I can plug like a microphone into, so I'm just gonna have to use my phone.
Okay. Oh, so you don't have like you don't have a laptop to bring with you?
I don't have a laptop to bring with me, so
And you don't have like a small mic you can bring with you, or
I mean I'm bringing the mics with me because I'm gonna be like recording there and everything. I just don't have like
right?
something to plug them into to record like to I can yeah I can try and like find something, but
That's fine. We could probably just use your phone. I mean, your quality would be worse, but my quality would be just as crisp as normal. So
it'll be hilarious because it'll just be like me being like, so
yeah, and then
listen
we
to
could and then it'll just be an episode all about you because you'll be the one at the convention, so you could tell me all your crazy wacky stories, how you were stuck in traffic for 10 hours and missed every single panel.
JD. The thing is,
Yeah,
I'm
what?
right
Huh?
across the street from the
Yeah.
convention center. I don't have to worry about traffic.
Ah, I see.
I'm
Just
across
completely
the
avoided that
street.
problem, huh?
Yeah, no
Yeah, well,
problems for this guy.
can't wait to hear about your stories about the convention. So
Everything's coming up more.
next week, huh?
Yeah.
That'll be quite
Uh,
something.
on Thursday, I'm gonna be flying in, uh, and then I'm just gonna be experiencing it.
Cool.
They've posted the schedules for all the days and stuff, so I'm gonna try and work out like a little list of what I want to
And
go to and when I
remember,
want to go to it.
what you want, if you really want to go to an event, be there like an hour early. Otherwise,
I'm gonna.
otherwise you're gonna experience another line cut off
Well,
right
no,
in front of
JD.
us.
Hey, JD. Guess what?
They
I
cut the
bought.
line right
I
in
I
front
bought.
of us.
I bought some very specific tickets. I'm always first.
Ah, you bought the what was it, the privileged tickets, huh?
Listen, I've been saving up money. And I've been saving good. Like
Yeah,
I've not been spending my money lucratively and everything. I think
dude.
I'm like one of the
If
most
if
responsible people in my family, if I'm being honest.
if you are the most one of the most responsible people in your family, I fear for your family. I'm worried
What
for
do
your
you mean?
family.
What do you mean? I'm not.
What do you
I
mean?
don't
What do
like.
I mean? I meant that you saved your money to buy a computer, and 6 months, 7 months later, it's still not built. That's what I mean.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
It could be on my new
I'm
computer right now.
psychic.
You have no clue.
Oh yeah, are you on your new computer, James? That's
Maybe.
right. That's what I thought. No comment, huh?
Yeah, I am.
You know, I'm craving some Dutch Bros right now. So we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Well, that's too bad, JD, because I just drank some.
I'm just joking.
all
I
fresh.
I really enjoyed the Dutch Bros that we got back when the convention when we
They
had
have
the
a
convention, but
they
I
have a
never
new
actually
drink
had
out.
any since
They have
then.
a they have a new drink out right now. It's called the High Tide. It's like tropical fruit. They got little fruit chunks in it, and you can get it as a Rebel or a lemonade.
Oh
It's nice. It's
yeah, well
refreshing.
yeah, I haven't had Dutch Bros actually in about 4 months. So
I have it every day on the hour.
yeah,
Every hour.
I guess I'm pretty good at
I
controlling my.
haven't shit in 9 years.
Goes right
That's
through
a
you.
that's a bad paraphrasing of a reference to a D&D podcast or one of the characters was like, I have a steak on the hour, every day of the week. And they're like, do you use the bathroom? And he's like, I
I,
haven't shit in 5 years.
I want to take a shit. It was just like the parody of I want to take a pic.
I want to take a shit.
I want to take a shit.
My brother Franklin is moving in with us actually.
Oh, into your house?
Yeah, he's getting evicted.
What? Why?
They're demolishing the neighborhood to make room for something else. So
Ah, corporate corpos moving
corpos.
in. I
So
see.
until he finds like a new place to live, which by the way, I should say he gets paid even more money than me, so I don't know why he's struggling to get a place.
Uh
Uh, uh-huh.
huh.
This is just a thing I think about, I just think like,
Oh, you just think about it sometimes.
I just think about where's the money go? He's always having money
Just
somehow.
think
Where's
like,
it go?
oh
'Cause
man,
I know it's not spending money
I
on
want to take a
very
pic.
specific things.
Well, I mean,
I
hardcore
know
drugs are expensive, James. I mean,
he's not doing hardcore drugs though. He's not. He's not though.
oh yeah, how do you know?
Because I'm literally around him 24 hours, nearly every fucking day. I know every move of his. I know what he's doing because he always tells me what he buys. That's how I know where his money's going.
What? So, what? How's he? Okay.
Exactly.
I don't
Doesn't make
doubt. I
sense.
don't doubt you when you say you're the most responsible, probably the most responsible of your family in terms
JD,
of financial
JD,
stuff.
consistently, members of my family make extremely large purchases, and then they're like, "Oh, that's how much money you have?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not fucking wasting it every time I get a check."
Wow, rich guy over here.
Yeah, sorry, I spend responsibly, and then I get blamed as like being
You spend
lazy or whatever.
responsibly, but what you spend on is just
Yeah, I buy lunch for myself during the week because I don't have time to make it for myself the previous days. Whoops. That's the
that's
only time
not.
I spend
I
money.
wouldn't say that's an irresponsible purchase though.
Eh, sometimes it is. Sometimes I'm like,
Well, maybe sometimes you splurge on things that you don't need to eat, but
you're right, Jay. Maybe I should just give you more money.
maybe you should just stop that Dutch Bros. Huh? You're addicted. You fucking addicted. No, you should
Listen,
give me more money. If you just save your money, you'd have more money than you have right now.
right? I should give you all my money. Here's my entire bank account, man.
Yeah, let me just give you my bank account credentials.
Here's this entire dono, bro.
Here's the thing, though. What the fuck am I gonna do with your money? I don't need to spend money.
You're just gonna give it. You're just gonna buy me every Monster
I
Hunter
just,
game.
I'm gonna make you a business PayPal just to dump all of the money into the business PayPal, and then so I could just send you messages every single time. And they're just gonna spam me with Morbin time.
This is how money
Morbin
laundering
time.
works. This is money laundering.
This is how I spend money responsibly.
But yeah, I'm gonna go to RTX and I'll try to I'm gonna try and do a podcast there for each day and everything, as well as do
Awesome.
a panels and everything, get footage of that and stuff, and I'm gonna try and edit it together like how you did yours. I'm gonna do my best to recreate it in best of fashion.
Ah, so like in the crapshoot special style. Ah,
And I'm
well,
gonna and I'm,
if
I'm
you
gonna
haven't
very
watched it,
specifically
if you
I'm
haven't
gonna
watched
very
the
specifically
crapshoot
call it the
special,
crapshoot special as well.
you should watch it because what was it? Because we that's the only times I think that's the second video that we're in person for. So
Yeah, the only
you
other
should
one is
watch
us
that.
reacting to funny videos.
Right, right. So yeah, you should watch it if you haven't. I just
Yeah.
have one last thing to say before we end it here.
Yeah,
But
what's up?
I got new earbuds.
Oh
And
hell yeah, man.
they're pretty great actually. And
They're fucking weeps.
they do have they do have an anime mascot, which was part of the reason why I bought it. Not the full reason, but I actually this brand called Moondrop is my go-to brand to when I buy which I buy earbuds from, and it just so happens that they also make the best earbuds. They make the best value earbuds for the price, and it just so happens they also have anime mascots. So I had their earbuds before I bought these ones, and they were called Moondrop Spaceships, which actually have been discontinued. They don't make spaceships anymore.
I
They
don't like
replaced it.
spaceships anymore?
Nah, they replaced it with a thing called Moondrop Chew, and they were these $20 earbuds, and they're actually amazing sounding. Like they sound amazing for $20. So yeah, actually, I think if you Google like best, well, technically they're not earbuds. They're called like IEMs, which stand for in-ear monitors, but they're basically just earbuds. They act just like earbuds. So yeah, I bought these things. They're called Moondrop Arias. We're not sponsored by Moondrop, but Moondrop.
We are actually.
If you sponsor me, I will enjoy it. In fact, I will. You could sponsor me for the low price of giving me a free sample of your like $1,500
Just give me
earbuds.
one free thing, and that's all I need.
Yeah, give me your 1,500 earbuds for free. Send me a pair of those, and I'll
Just
be
give
good.
me a new pair of Raycons, and I'll be on my way.
I can't believe that you're like an unironic Raycon like owner.
Well, they're better for me than
It's
the
like
AirPods are.
meeting someone who unironically plays Raid Shadow Legends. That's what it feels like because
Yeah, too bad I
Raycons,
don't do that. And I just play cool games like Halo.
Raycons and Raid Shadow Legends are like the two biggest like advertising to YouTubers companies.
Well, actually, Jesus Christ.
Because from what I heard,
it's pretty good.
how much did they cost?
$70.
Oh, okay. Because mine are
That's like
80. Mine are
literally
80.
that's literally half the price of fucking AirPods at their cheapest.
That's true, but from what I heard, Raycons aren't. They're not the best. But at like $70, they're convenient, I guess. So you can take them.
By the way, I sent you an image.
Yeah. What is this?
It's Master Chief Collection is getting a update again, which was something that people didn't think was going to happen once Halo Infinite came out.
Yeah, I
And
didn't
it
think that
looks
was going to
like
happen either.
it looks like Halo 4 is going to be getting new armors, which are just characters from the Guyver movies. I don't know if you know what Guyver is. It's like literally
Nope.
one of my favorite movies ever. Mark Hamill is in it. You know,
Guyver
Luke
movies?
Skywalker.
How do you spell Guyver?
Guyver. Dude, it's a movie we absolutely have to watch for the fucking commentary track. It's so good. It's so fucking good. But like, I don't know what this crossover is, but there's Guyver armors going to be coming out.
Huh. But how do you spell it again?
Guyver.
Oh, Ver.
And it looks like these are going to be because the undersuit is Halo 4, as well as the assault rifle. It's the Halo 4 design. It looks like these are going to be for the Halo 4.
Ah, well, you can add that. You can add that onto the long list of movies that we have to watch.
It's going to number 1 immediately.
We're gonna watch Guyver first.
Mm-hmm.
With Mark Hamill.
With Mark Hamill's.
Mark Hamill and Jack Armstrong.
Uh-huh.
That'll be interesting, I guess. Is it from
Alrighty
1991? The heck?
It is. And Mark Hamill has a mustache in it.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty then.
Okay, well, if you enjoy the podcast, you should like and subscribe. We do this every Sunday, right, James?
We literally do this
Every Sunday. And when I say that we
When I say,
when
we
I
do this
say
every Sunday,
I
I
release,
don't mean it comes out on Sunday.
no, I mean we do it on Sunday and it comes out on Sunday. But guaranteed it comes out on Sunday.
We get this shit
When I
done.
say I'm gonna release a video on a certain day, it comes out on a certain day, right, James? He just left.
Whoa.
Whoa, man, you're interacting. This bring us out, James.
Hey everybody. Go to my channel and check me out at James No Last.
For all the freshest new content.
Or my YouTube channel, no_last_.
If you enjoy 4 months fresh content,
what? I can't hear you.
bye bye.
Connected again. Goodbye.